Welcome to Mystic Frequency Unveiled. I'm Phoenix, and I'm here to do your love reading for July 4th, 2026. Now, before we get started, I did mention it's July 4th, and you will hear fireworks going off in the background. You'll even hear some music from neighbors having parties and things like that. But that's not going to stop us from getting this energy out. So let's go ahead and clear the energy. Okay, so I have my angel answers. My bad, romance angels cards out for us, and we're going to see what the energy is for love. If you haven't already, check out the general reading that was done for today so you can see what type of energy we have going on. At the bottom of the deck, we have finances and career. So this tells me that our relationships, our love life, and all of that is being influenced by finances and career, money, jobs, opportunities, and things like that. Well, just kicking things off, they always say that finances is the number one thing that causes problems in a relationship. And so we have some of that here. We have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Some of you may be feeling trapped within a certain situation. I'm unsure if it has anything to do with finances. Maybe you may have a partner that depends on you, or vice versa. You depend on a partner for that extra income, and you're kind of like holding things together. Or it could be one of those things that we see all too often where people will stay in a relationship for children and things like that. We have passion out here. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. And I'm sorry, that's chemistry. And then here's passion. Here we go. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So I'm getting also the energy. Could it be that someone feels trapped in a particular situation, but they may have chemistry or something that's going on, or some type of feeling, magnetic attraction going on outside of this, and they kind of feel trapped by that particular situation? Could it be? Or could it be that maybe just at the beginning of whatever situation that this is, maybe there was a lot of chemistry and passion at the beginning, and it kind of fizzled out. Also, I'm picking up that it may be some of you that you may have been in a marriage or some type of deeply committed relationship, and that has come to an end. So, for example, if you were in a marriage and the marriage has come to an end, and you're going through a divorce or a separation or something like that, we have another relationship out here somehow, and so we can be feeling trapped. We have the World card to come out for us. The World card can symbolize endings as well as... We have man holding a heart. I'm going to grab one more. I didn't even get a chance to finish the World card, but that's okay. We're going to go right over it now. Okay, we have action at the bottom of the deck. So with action at the bottom of the deck, it's definitely time for someone to take action on something. Something has come to an end here, and it had to come to an end for something new to begin. I'm going to say that again because it's screaming at me. Something had to come to an end for something new to begin. And even if we take a look at the card here, we have the figure that's walking out. They're coming to the end of the pier as they gaze at the world beyond. Okay, so we have man holding a heart here. So this could be somebody else that's coming in. Remember I said that maybe something came to an end or needs to come to an end here. And we have this other energy that's coming up, that's present. Well, that's the same energy that we have here. So that man holding a heart, could that be this person that that you or someone else is experiencing this chemistry, this passion for? This third chakra Archangel Cameo card aligns perfectly with our passion card, right? So it's not necessarily the second chakra, which will be the sacral chakra for a lot of your sexual energy and passion, but it's the solar plexus. The third chakra is the solar plexus, and we see here that he's holding the sun, so there's definitely some fiery, or we could say passionate energy coming from there. Whatever it is, this person here, you know, if you look at his pant leg there, you can see the heart cut out, and then he has this heart stitched up. So somebody has been through some things here. Whatever this ending was, it may not have been easygoing, smooth sailing, if you will. Okay, maybe someone's heart got kind of ripped up and had it to be patched back up, however that goes. But we have man holding a heart out here, and it's definitely time to take action. So if let's say if you haven't necessarily freed yourself from a particular situation, then only you know what that is. It may definitely be time to do so. And then I'm looking at the numbers here, 9, 10, and 11. They may not be in order in that way, but these numbers, 9, 10, and 11, I mean, they definitely go in order. All right, I'm gonna grab a Kipper card for us. Let's see if we can get some more information about what's going on. So, I hope you guys are all having a good 4th of July and a safe one at that. Okay. At the bottom of our Kipper deck, we have courtship. So this could be something new that is developing, but there's a halt. Oops, sorry for that noise. There's a halt on that because someone has to free themselves, whether that's freeing yourselves physically or whether that's freeing yourself mentally. There has to be a release. There's a need to be free. We have family room. There could be some delicate situations going on, especially if we're talking about a family. So what I mean by that is, let's say that in freeing yourself, there are, you know, some children in the mix. And when I say freeing yourself, to go a little bit deeper, we mentioned divorce or breakups from, you know, more serious relationships. And we talked about, we even mentioned staying in something for the sake, you know, of the kids. Or could it be that family is getting involved and kind of getting in the way? Putting their noses in situations and making things difficult. We also have sudden wealth and a wealthy man. Hey, what if someone came into some money and was like, you know what? Maybe this isn't for me. Or could it be that in order for someone to come into some money, to meet a wealthy man, or to become a wealthy man, then they have to leave something behind? However that goes, the energy is telling us to take action. Action must be taken. And just to go back, I'm real big on numbers, you guys. Just to go back on the numbers, look at this. Underneath the deck, we have 8 here. 1 plus 7, I know it's 17, but 1 plus 7 is equal to 8. So we have 8, 9, 10, 11, okay? We have to pay attention to those things. It's kind of as if it's telling us that, look, in order for you to progress, you have to leave something behind. Let's say if we wanted, we have to take the action in 8 if we want to get to 9, right? And feel this passion of 10 and get this new beginning with 11. I'm just saying. Let me go ahead and grab some cards from our vice versa deck and see what we have here. Wow, okay, that card flipped all the way over. Hold on. Oh, and it's actually 2. All right, and I kid you not, when they fell on the floor, they fell like that. And we're just going to take those 2. And at the bottom here, we have 4, okay? The 4 of Cups. So someone can be looking at something, and I'm hearing the thrill is gone. So, those cups at one point, they could have all been filled, and things could have been good, but someone may be getting tired of the same old, okay? And we could be talking about, there could be some Cancer energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cancer, because you see the crab that comes out the cup, and I believe Cancer is the sign associated with this card. But someone is just getting tired of the same old, and it's almost like they're ready to let it go. We have here the King of Cups, and we have him with his back turned. This is a 2-sided deck, so this is what he looks like on that side. And then we have him on this side, okay? So with the King of Cups, this is with the dolphin, I'm getting that some of you are receiving messages, kind of like ancestral messages. If anyone knows anything about dolphins and water in itself, water is one of the oldest elements here on earth, and it carries the energies of our ancestors and every living thing that had to take part in the water, even not, on the earth. And so we see that dolphin rising up, and I used to think it was so peculiar, funny even, how it's against the law to talk to dolphins. And before I knew any better, I was like, well, how can you talk to a dolphin anyway? Oh, but baby, there's ways. And for something like that to be against the law, that means that the dolphin has a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, especially living in that water that's been around for so long. It probably has a lot of stories to tell, a lot of secrets. We have here the 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you, you may be asking the question, is this new thing here, this chemistry, this passion, is this new thing like something that's good? We have here the 10 of Pentacles. Now every situation is different, right? We got our 2 10s here, as you can see. So for me, these 2 cards, they kind of go together. So something is really passionate, something is very passionate. And I also get the message of you can feel it in your gut, okay? The solar plexus is located right there right above the navel. So whatever this is, if you've been asking, is this the right thing? Spirit is saying you can feel it in your gut. You're gonna know what's gonna be the right move for you to make, what action you're going to take. Okay, does someone make your stomach flutter, like give you butterflies in a good way? You're going to know. What I'm also picking up here as far as love is, if you continue to stay pinned up in a certain situation, you're going to stifle your creativity. So if you're struggling to be creative in different areas, this very well could be the reason why. You have to free yourself, and in freeing yourself, you're going to free your mind. You have to allow yourself to go through that whole healing process, because remember, we said earlier, someone's tired of the same old. They're not getting fulfilled. Could it be that you're so busy filling someone else's cups and there's no one to fill your own? The reciprocity is not there. So we have to look at that and think about that as well. I'm going to grab a Sacred Destiny Oracle card for us. Oops. And we had more than one come out. So look at here. We have fulfillment and we have healing chaos. We just spoke about the reciprocity and maybe someone not getting their cup filled. There's something out there that's going to offer you some type of fulfillment, but you had to go through this healing chaos first that brings forth the transformation. You see the butterflies? So something may have gotten all stirred up in your love life. And what's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, we have simplicity at the bottom of the deck. So in order for you to feel some ease and some fulfillment, there had to be some type of chaos. I know I've said this already, but if you haven't checked out the general reading, go ahead and check that out, because I'm seeing a lot of different correlations between the love reading and the general reading. So just know that whatever this is, this stir up or whatever's going on, it's meant to bring healing. We can't leave that part out. You're going to know when it's time to take action. You're going to feel it in your gut. Some of you may have already begun to dream about certain things. You may have started to get messages in your dreams. You may have been attempting to communicate with the ancestors, and they're telling you, hey, it's time to free yourself or to let that go. Whatever it is, you will know. And once you do, you're going to see that life is going to come a little bit more lighter. Simplicity will enter. And when that happens, you're sure to be grateful. Thank you for tuning in to Mystic Frequencies Unveiled. Take care.